Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. Happy Monday to you. King Midas collects, aka There Can Be Only Vaughn. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this video, but I wanted to put something out for you guys, something brand new. Let me move this mic up a little bit so I can be heard a little better. I went to my presser over the weekend, took a look at the books that he pressed. Did a pretty good job with the books that we're going to send in. Unfortunately, he did bring back 4 of them. He didn't recommend to send them in, but that's mostly because he is primarily just a presser and not a cleaner, which in my estimation it's okay, because the majority of my books don't really need a clean. They're modern books, they just need that press, right? But I'm going to show you the 4 books that he gave back out of the 8 that I sent him. So we had a G.I. Joe #1, and he actually fixed up the spine really well. So this is a really clean copy, minus this color break that you see right there, right in the middle. And then there's one right at like kind of the top of the box there, of the Spidey box. So, but the reason why he gave it back is because right in the middle, right here, there's like this dirt spot. Now I know you probably won't be able to pick it up on camera, but there's like a blotch of dirt or jelly or something sticky, so some substance there. Since he doesn't clean, it's right on the tank. Since he doesn't clean, he just didn't want to take the chance of sending it in, so I understand. Next one, the same issue kind of occurred with this one as well, where it's Thor God of Thunder issue #2, first appearance of Gore the God Butcher. And again, somewhere right in here, there's like a blotch or something that needs to be just kind of cleaned off. It's very minimal, but it still needs to be cleaned, otherwise it's going to take a hit. So I'll just kind of find somebody who can clean it and maybe go back to getting it graded at some point. This one really bummed me out. The Alex Ross Black Adam issue #1 variant. On the very first page, when you open it up, there is a color breaking, there's color breaking damage to the page. So I know with that, it's definitely going to take a hit. The corner and the bottom left isn't very sharp, and there's still like 2 non-color breaking ticks that can probably, because it looks like it's pressed in, be a thing that would tick it down. I still attest that it would get a 9.0, but we really wanted to get a 9.6 or a 9.8 on that, and it's just not going to be possible with the color break on the first page. It's something that people don't. I know that they realize it, but they tend to forget that little blemishes inside the book will affect the grade too. It's not all about how the cover and the back cover look. If there's something wrong inside, if a page is detached from a staple, that's going to be stuff that's noticeable and knock off the grade. And people forget that, because when it's encapsulated, what do you see? It's only face value, right? You only see the front and the back, but that all comes into effect when you're grading your book. Last but not least, Heir of the Empire #1, first appearance of Thrawn Comics here. The only problem with this was that with this being cardstock, you see though, there's 2 ticks there. There's one right there, and then right in the middle, like straight across from my middle finger there, where they're not going to come out of cardstock, you know, unless anyone knows somebody who's much more versed in fixing cardstock creases. Those creases are pretty in there, but he did get rid of a lot of the other minor ones, so the book actually looks a lot better now. Again, 9.2 at best, because the rest of the book is super sharp. But it's not going to get the 9.8, and we need the 9.8 in the Thrawn. You know, that's where the money's at in the 9.8. Even the 9.6 is significantly lower than the 9.8. Now I just want to kind of, so those are the books that I got back from him over the weekend. He's going to ship in the other 4. One of them is the Spotlight 28, Marvel Spotlight 28, the first solo story for Moon Knight. It looks phenomenal. I can't wait to see what the grade is for that. We have 2 Agents of Atlas, War of the Realms #1s, and then Voltron #1. That looks very sharp. So we'll see, and stay tuned. We'll get those books back in a month, fast track them. While I was at the store, there was a lot of books he had for $1 that I was like, yeah, I'll pick them up. So Superman Batman #1, the Jeff Loeb Ed McGuinness run, the Batman variant there was only $1. And I was like, yeah, that's a $10 book. Another $10 book, Deadpool 46. I didn't think I had this cover, but apparently I do. I do have Deadpool 46, so there's 2 of those, but again at $1. Yes, please. These ones I definitely paid for the cover price that were on them, but they're worth more than they are there. Star Wars Legacy #5, $8 on that. But it's the Adam Hughes cover that I didn't have. So a couple other ones that he had were issue #6 there, and then issue #7. So Hughes did 0 through 7 for Star Wars Legacy. Then he had Star Wars issue #13 for $5, newsstand. Or actually, there was no newsstand for issue 13. Same with 19 for $3. Star Wars I don't have, so why not, right? Now 47, definitely newsstand there. So for $5 for a newsstand, sure, why not? Then he had these Cable Deadpool Scotty Young covers. Yes, please, because early Scotty Young is still phenomenal to collect. Don't have any of these issues, so I'm glad to have them. All for $1 because they weren't bagged or boarded. And then Cable versus Deadpool #1. Very cool. Oh, last but not least, he also had Identity Crisis #4, which trended because of the Michael Turner cover. So I picked up another one for $1. I had my things from Another World order. I was supposed to go through some of those too, but the one that I'm going to put in Mylar right there is that Art Germ. Of course, if you got the 1 in 200 and 1 in 200 and I think 1 in 500 Virgin variants of Black Cat or Mary Jane, that was going on the Art Germ site. Those sold out immediately. But who also has $500 to spend on that, right? Midtown Comics had a up to 75% off back variant issues sale for 1 day only online. So we had to pick up some books. Star Wars Dr. Aphra issue #31. Oh, 30. Volume 1. This is Adam Hughes cover, so that's why he picked it up. I didn't know he did one for that. Next up, I did know he did this one. Star Wars #1. Adam Hughes, Luke. Jen Bartel did the Leia variant. Speaking of Jen Bartel, Marvel Comics 1000, 60% off on that. So that was a steal. This was also a steal, 35% off. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, #2, Volume 2, issue #4. Jenny Frizen's sketch cover there. So $35 for that. This was the biggest discount here at I think it was like 70% off or something like that. Captain America #1, Volume 6, Volume 5, I believe. It says it on there. It's Volume 9. I was way off. But this is the Alex Ross Virgin of issue #1. $75 price tag. I only paid $17 for this. So that was the biggest one on there that I wanted to grab. Then we have this Icon edition because I can't find the original, but this is Red Sonja. The Icon edition, the Gabriel Del Otto cover that he did, this painted, gorgeous Red Sonja. Anyone knows where to find the original book for this? I'd love to have it. And this one is just like, come on, where's beauty when you need the Derek Chew goodness. I know the barcode is kind of right in their face, but I think that's not. I'm stammering trying to get out what I want to say here, but that's not what we're trying to look at, right? Anyway, that's Red Sonja Age of Chaos #4, the Virgin monochromatic Derek Chew cover. What else do we have over here? We got some free comic book day stuff that we probably already showed. So I think that was Carriers there, and then a whole stack of more free comic book day books that we were able to pick up. Went to from Midtown. These are also ordered from Midtown because you could throw them in if you ordered more than $10. So yeah, why not? I'll get more copies. They're free. Then some Jack Kirby goodness sitting over here. We got some Forever People, issue 3. Then we have issue 4. New Gods, issue #6. Just some Kirby love. Some other miscellaneous stuff that we found. Absolute Carnage, Art Journal number 1. We have a Wonder Woman 163. Very nice. Next up, another Deadpool cable, the Doctor Strange cover. Did you guys go see Multiverse of Madness? The horror. New Teen Titans number 1. Rest in peace, George Perez. We have more cable and Deadpool, Wolverine and Deadpool, 43 and 44. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 6, a Jim Steranko cover there. Gorgeous Jim Steranko. I would say this is about a mid-grade copy. They had Nick's number 1 and number 2. These, here we go. We're going to end off the video with these 3 Golden Age books. Oh my God, you guys remember this from the last video? Anyway, you don't pass up on Golden Age books. Got these at a very good price, discounted for me. So it was about, how much was it? 180 here and then 165 here. So this is from 1946 and 1948. So 1946, first up, Sensation Comics number 60. It's pretty clean. Of course, we got a little bit of spine roll here, but that can be fixed. Beautiful Wonder Woman copy. 1946, guys. It's phenomenal. $175 on that. $165 here. This one was lowered because there's like 2 bite marks. There's a bite mark in the top left corner, and the bottom seems to be trimmed by whatever bug bit the top corner. But this is a Wonder Woman issue 29 from 1948. This stuff right here isn't on the cover, it's on the Mylar. It was just whatever price was supposed to be on the front, and then it got smudged off. So that yellow is gorgeous there. Unfortunately, with the bites here and the bottom, I don't know what that would grade at because it's the whole corner's gone, but it looks amazing, and the colors really pop on the inside. And speaking of a Golden Age book that might literally have white pages because it was immaculate. We opened this up, I counted the pages, I had to look, and I was astounded. I'm gonna have to take pictures or something, put on some gloves, take pictures, because the interior of this book was phenomenal. We're talking 1951 PCH goodness. Or is it PHC? Whatever. Pre-Comic Codes Authority Horror. So PCH, Pre-Comics Code Horror. Yep. PCH. This is Eerie number 1. What? You see this book, you do nothing but actually buy it. I don't care what the price is. $500. I was like, all day, I'll do it. You're not, somebody's gonna buy this book. First day, actually it was on the shelf for 3 days. I told them day 1, I need that book. I was surprised it was still there day 3, and I told them, hey, can you hold this for me? And they're like, are you positive you want it? Because 2 other people want this book. I said, yes, I'll pick it up tomorrow. All right, done. $500 was the price. I said that's fine, especially after opening it up. The spine is definitely got some wear. Let me try to not get my face in it so you guys can see the damage there. But the cover is intact, which is important. All the pages are there, and the page quality, my friends, the page quality is oh so beautiful. I couldn't believe it. Worth every single dollar that we spent on this. And you don't see Golden Age books, let alone a number 1 of a horror comic. Let's go. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video showcasing some of the stuff that I've picked up this last week. There's so much more being shipped in the next couple of weeks. Mystery boxes, CGC unboxings, variants that are bought off of eBay. You guys don't want to miss any of it. Hopefully we got those videos up as soon as possible. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do all the good YouTube social media things, follow the links, likes, all that jazz. Until next time, bag and board 'em.